Whoa, what's jam? Excuse my attitude, y'all. My MacBook just dropped and I'm not happy about it. Whoa, what's jam? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy NewOrleansLil, and I'm here today to give y'all a review on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 4. Let's go. So, the episode opens up with Kenya, and she had this little exercise class or whatever, and the lady got her upside down, bitch. Why can't you go say, oh, I'm no stranger to having my legs upside down? Bitch, please, Walter damn sure ain't have them upside down. So, Candy meets her at this exercise place, and Kenya like, bitch, you ready to do these exercises and twirl and all that? Candy like, girl, I want twirl, but girl, I heard about foot. Why it seemed like Candy was lying though, bitch? I did not believe Candy. Then she gonna try to limp a little bit. Candy, bitch, stop it. You just was not for being upside down and all that, girl. Please. Candy asks her, if you and Phaedra not cool, why you still texting her old man? Kenya like, I mean, fuck, we texting or whatever. It's harmless, you know. I agreed to show the text. Kenya goes get her phone and show Candy the text messages or whatever. So Candy going through and she was like, well, girl, you don't call no married man her baby or whatever. So Kenya was like, well, I don't think, you know, it's all that what you're trying to make it or whatever. And Candy like, child, because, you know, that makes a person question your character. So then the scene changes to my girl, Portia. Shout out to Portia. You so pretty, Portia. Portia so fucking pretty. The scene changes to Portia or whatever. And Portia just like, you know, she going to her therapist and shit or whatever. So she talking to her therapist and her therapist was like, well, what you was feeling like, you know, when you was coming to therapy and shit. And she was like, well, I really didn't used to voice my opinion at therapy because I know I was going to have to deal with Cardell when I got home. Now, if it was some shit like that, that really would make a person think that you done been abused before. I mean, the way she just said it, like, I was gonna have to deal with Cardell when we got home. Like, yeah, child. Her therapist asked her, well, why did you marry this man? Was your name on the deed? Was your name on a bank account? On the house? On anything? Portia like, no. Then the scene changes to Nene going check on Cynthia. Because y'all know she just had her fibroid surgery and stuff. So, Nene gets there or whatever. Cynthia mama opened the door and let Nene in or whatever. Nene like, girl, I came to take Cynthia shopping. Get ready, Cynthia. Let's go shopping, girl. We about to go shopping or whatever. So then, you know, them two, they talk or whatever. And while Nene up in there, Candy call or whatever. And Candy telling Cynthia that she won't throw Portia a feel better party, like, you know, with all the girls so they can have a little mixer and, you know, chill and drink and talk or whatever. So, you know, she was telling that to Cynthia, but, you know, they had it on speakerphone. So she was like, hey, Nene, you know, I want you to come too. And Nene gave like this, hi, Candy, you know, I don't know, that shit, Steve, shit, that bitch, and then Nene throw her shade good, yeah, because you really be having to think about, like, damn, bitch, was that shade? And that's some good shade, bitch. When a person throw you shade, and you got to think about it, like, damn, was that shade that bitch just threw me? Bitch, that's some good shade. Cross them girls. So then the scene changes to Candy and Phaedra, and they meeting up at Pinkberry or whatever, and Candy making this nice old Sunday looking thing, you know, it was with yogurt. They had all kind of fruits and berries on it, bitch. I wanted some Candy, bitch. You could make me one. You know, Phaedra walks in or whatever, and Phaedra make her one, and they sit down and talk, and then Candy like, you know what, I met up with Kenya the other day, and I asked her about the text messages between her and Apollo, you know what I'm saying, because I just feel some type of way, you being my friend and y'all being married, you know, I feel some type of way. So then Phaedra like, you know, I would feel the same way if I was you, you know. I would respect you as a woman and as a friend and as a, you know, y'all being engaged or whatever. So, girl, Candace told her that she seen the text messages and that Kenya told her that they haven't seen each other or whatever, they just be texting. So, Phaedra like, that's a lie. They seen each other in Beverly Hills or whatever. Candy like, what? How you know this? So then Phaedra was like, because Apollo called me because he said he had to check out the hotel because she kept coming to his room. Now that shit ain't sound right. You know what I'm saying? A big buff ass man like Apollo gotta check out of a hotel because a female keep coming to his room. Stop it. Apollo could have just, you know, I feel like Apollo could have just told that whole he didn't want to be bothered, and she would have stopped coming to his room. I felt like he must have been entertaining her some type of way for her to keep coming to his room, right? I mean, come on, Phaedra, ain't you a lawyer and shit, girl? Like, put it together. That shit didn't even sound right. So then the scene changes to Cynthia again, and now she at our house talking to her team or whatever. And, you know, her team is, you know, them two little dudes or whatever. One of them from New Orleans. Shout out to the one from New Orleans or whatever. I fucks with you. That's so petty. She meeting up with her team or whatever, and they talking. And Noelle comes downstairs and tells Cynthia that she needs her credit card for some books. These little children these days is something. Who asks their parents for their credit card? These little children these days are really something. I used to just have to tell my people, like, I need this and that for school, and they would actually go get it and, you know, all that type of stuff. But nowadays, it's like, give me your credit card, girl. I'm going to order it from offline. So her team leaves and stuff, and now she's talking to Noelle, and, you know, Noelle is a teenager now, so they talking about boys, and Cynthia, like, is this a friend? Or is this just more than a friend? And Noelle blushing. But wait, did y'all see how they had Noelle painted for the gods, bitch? Yes. She was painted down. I like Noelle. She is so cute. She didn't need all that makeup though, but she was cute. How you be laughing and, you know, like, you know, you be saying it through the answer or whatever, with you laughing and giggling or whatever. And that's basically what she was doing or whatever when she was talking to Cynthia. So Cynthia like, is this boy a friend or more than a friend? And she was like, it's my boyfriend. And Cynthia was like, this mother and daughter bond we have together or whatever. And I want it to be strong. I want us to keep our communication up and shit. So I want you to feel like you could talk to me about anything. So Noelle was like, yeah, I understand, Mom. And Cynthia was basically just like, I want to meet his parents to see what type of person he is, like what type of people he growing up under and shit like that. And I feel Cynthia for, you know, wanting to go meet his parents. So now this is what a T at, okay? So now all the girls meet up for Portia Lil get together or whatever. You know, her feel better party. So all the ladies are there, and they asking Portia what's her plans for the future and shit like that. And, you know, so, you know, Portia explains what she plan on doing for the future and shit, like in the near future or whatever. And then she goes to telling them, you know, I want y'all to have a better understanding of what's going on because all y'all know is the picture that I painted for y'all or whatever. So she tells them the truth or whatever, and she tells them about, you know, Cardell being so controlling, and girl, it was just all kind of tea, y'all. Him being controlling, her having to ask for money to go make groceries and shit like that. I feel like on that status, don't y'all have people to go make groceries for y'all? Then she was telling them how she couldn't have them at the house and how her sister couldn't be at the house, like talking about it. And it was just crazy because ain't no nigga gonna keep me from my family or my friends. No. I mean, of course, you might spend less time with your family and friends once you're in a relationship because now you spending time with someone else. But as far as just dismissing them, no ma'am. Shout out to Portia because Portia apologized for that shit. Portia knows she was throwing them shade and being distant from them or whatever, and she was a woman and she apologized for that shit. So shout out to Portia. I'm high and tongue twisted right now. None of my words just don't want to come out right, and I'm not for editing this shit or re-recording it. So, wow, y'all gonna get it how it is. And all the ladies accepted her apology. Now the report came out right. So Kenya and her cousin seem like they going grocery shopping or whatever. And Kenya seemed like she is amazed by everything in the store. Everything she sees, she's saying, ooh, ah, girl, you ain't never went to no store before. What's going on? But y'all seen at the end of that scene how Kenya tried to get that extra bag? Excuse me, missus, that bag ours too? Bitch, you know y'all ain't bought that much shit to be having all them bags. Stop it. So, Nene goes to meet Kenya at this hotel a 2.5-star hotel that she couldn't have possibly paid more than $120 a night for, as Nene said. Nene is crazy. I love me some Nene. And you know, Nene set up a meeting with her realtor and stuff to take Kenya and them out to look for somewhere to stay, because that little hotel she's staying in is just not gonna cut it. Nene was reading that hotel down. Why Nene, like, she had to go run around the hotel and inspect everything, girl. Nene is crazy. But why as soon as Kenya walk in the house, she complaining about everything, and Nene just throw her a bunch of dust like, girl, it's better than where you staying at now. So now Phaedra and Apollo out for dinner or whatever, and he hands her this letter that he opened. It's a subpoena for Kenya and Kanye's little situation or whatever. And Phaedra like, I don't want to have nothing to do with that shit. But speaking of Kenya, what really happened in Beverly Hills when y'all was out there? The story that Apollo told me being a nigga, that story was so not, it didn't make no sense. It was so many gaps in the story. First she followed him, then she met him there, then they was at a party. Like, what happened? Apollo. See, and then it seemed like all the niggas that I like be the same. You know what I'm saying? Look up Peter Guns and Stevie J. Nah, Apollo doing stupid sneaky shit. Like, no ma'am. A bitch always be attracted to the wrong ones. It's like every time he opened his mouth, it was something different. The story just didn't make no kind of sense, child. So with Phaedra being the attorney and all, she just like eating her little greens or whatever, making all these different kind of faces and shit, girl. They is a mess, you heard me? That's what happened on tonight's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 4. I'm your boy, NewOrleansLil. Thanks for fucking with your boy. I see all y'all subscribing and shit. Continue to subscribe. Up top, you heard me? Make sure y'all leave that comment below. Thumbs up the video. And before I leave, you gotta leave your fucking comment. Work your fucking comment. Write your fucking comment. Mix your fucking comment. Leave your comment, work your comment, write your comment, mix your comment, leave your comment, work your comment, write your comment, mix your comment, mix your comment, mix your comment, mix your comment.